You want to buy IT services? No, absolutely we use the latest technology. I'll be right over. All right, ladies and gentlemen. MSP, CSP, Sales and Marketing Happy Hour. It is 3 on the west, which makes it 6 on the east, which means it's 5 o'clock in my home state of Wisconsin. Let's kick off the weekend, Annabeth. Let's do this.
We gotta say it loud and...
Let's do this.
Yeah!
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think, huh? Listen, I have to tell you, I was kind of impressed with week 1, right? 17 subscribers, like 250 views. I'm gonna be completely honest, my goal was 5 views. Like, so some people found it. Hopefully you guys had fun. Listen, our beer this week is that. How do you say that? Hustle? I don't know. We're gonna give that a go. First, some kind of housekeeping. Ooh. Was expecting it to be different. So first, some kind of housekeeping things. As you may or may not remember from last week, you can text this number right here. Any sales marketing questions, MSP sales and marketing questions all week long, we will answer them on the following week's show. It would be really cool if I said some awesome questions came in this week, but no questions. So this week, last week we did kind of contemplating end-to-end sales to marketing campaigns. This week we're gonna get into kind of one of my favorite topics, and it's one of my pet peeves at the same time, which is marketing automation platforms. Hold that thought. Cheers. Happy Friday. That's hoppy. When I say marketing automation platforms are one of my favorite things and one of my biggest pet peeves, what I mean by that, from the favorite things standpoint, there is a ton of efficiencies to be found in automating routine tasks, helping salespeople, assigning automated follow-up sequences, assigning drips, assigning automated content series. There is an absolute ton of efficiencies to be found there, and they are great and fantastic. My pet peeve with them is that they are often presented as a marketing solution more than a component of a marketing solution. And that's where I feel like a lot of times they're really grossly misrepresented, and people's expectations of the outcome are completely misaligned with the reality. Let me touch on the content creation process first. Building and optimizing content with relatively little domain authority and putting it out there in a world where people are creating content prolifically on really similar subject matter is, in my opinion, a part of a marketing strategy. However, if you're the standard MSP and you're out there, you're creating great content, it's the same as 4,000 other MSPs that created a great blog this week in the United States, and some of them create 5. Sort of becomes a pet peeve, I think, is a lot of times it's really presented as a marketing solution. And I've sat through, I cannot tell you how many presentations with clients where they were evaluating platforms, and the presentation always starts like this. Guys, so this is the one I'm talking about, and I think we've all seen this. All right, you have this magic marketing funnel, and somehow People are just willy-nilly cruising around the internet, and they are going to click on your content that has no domain authority, despite the fact that there's a million pieces of similar content being produced every day. Just by sheer volume, somebody is going to be compelled to click on that. And if they do, we are going to shake them and bake them until they come out here at the bottom. And once they come out at the bottom, they are just about ready to sign the contract. It's magic. My whole point is, none of us is so inundated with leads that we really need this monster right here to do too much. And don't get me wrong, drip nurture campaigns are fantastic. But I really, really, really like to see people pick up the phone and engage with leads as early as possible. Me personally, I call it touchdown or check down. Right? All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So you get it. The presentation always starts with clients just falling in the top of it. And then somehow the funnel wiggles and jiggles. Prospects falling in the top of the funnel, and it wiggles and jiggles, and prospects come out the assembly line, and they're basically clients. You just need to give them a proposal and kiss them on the cheek. That is never, ever a reality. It's not going to be a reality for a number of reasons. A, it's just not a transactional business. 2, the subject matter is too complex. 3, it's relationships. 4, people are risk averse. MSPs are risk averse. People tend to really treat their business and IT decisions relatively trepidatiously. Generally speaking, you paid a lot of money for those leads. You worked very, very hard for those leads. I understand we want to qualify them to a certain extent. We may want to nurture them to a certain extent. My personal perspective is you want to jump on the phone as fast as furiously possible. When that lead is out there, filling out a contact us form, reaching out, downloading, as much as we want to believe it's just us, I would believe that they are probably jumping around the interweb, looking at some things, clicking on some things, picking up the phone and dialing, whatever the case may be, and they're probably going to do several. In my experience, as marketing for as many companies as I have, the people who return the phone calls the fastest, universally, by a wide margin, 80 to 90%, end up closing if they're the first person that responds. So the faster, the cooler you can respond, and I do mean 5 minutes, right then and there. There's nothing wrong with, hey, yeah, it shows that you're responsive, it shows that you're invested. So the faster you can get back to that. 2, this is just another thought on marketing, email automation. I think email has somewhat diminishing value. I think that compliance and privacy regulations that are coming out in the next few years are probably going to limit it even further. My biggest thing, and this actually comes from Carrie at Managed Sales Pros, the very first thing you tell your clients is don't click it on emails. So it's really hard to onboard clients by getting them to click on things on email when you're telling them not to click on things on email after they come on board, because it's just a little bit paradoxical. But so that's one other thought about that. Other than that, Sales and Marketing Happy Hour, here's this week. We're going to touch on some more content later. Stay out of trouble and have fun. Have a great week. Marketing questions. Here's that number again. I'll put the number in the send me a text. I'll put the number in the description. Let's have fun. Love to hear your successes. Love to hear your challenges this week. Text away. We'll be back again next Friday. Cheers.